lyrikill.com. Now if you got $1, throw it at the DJ. This my jam, man. Pull it up and replay. I'm shining, 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 I'm shining. All different colors, 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 all different colors. Let's ride my way, my ride, my chick, my life, my fit, my shoes, what I said, my choosing. When I step off in the club, all different colors when you looking in my cup. How I love it when the ladies look stunning in all different colors like Bahamian money. I don't think it's funny. Do you see me smiling? Yo, you looking yellow. Do you need some white? And I don't mean to blind you. Sorry, it's the neon. So cool, the O2 fool. I'm breathing freon. I'm speaking Creole with my nigga kind. I don't even see you got these lights in my eyes. I don't even need them. Got the rest of my life now. I'm married to the money. Throw some rice in the sky. To the nights and some dye. Yeah, you ain't got these. That's my dog. He ain't got fleas. Might have some. Got G's and dread in the back. He got trees in all different colors, 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 all different colors. Let's ride my way, my ride, my chick, my life, my fit, my shoes, what I said, my choosing. See them flagging in the back, but those aren't bloods, those are cappers in the frat. Hustlers at fam just stacking in the back, saying hit me with that stick, I put a brand in your back. All different colors when the lights hit diamonds. All different colors when you see me, I'm shining. All different colors when I'm looking behind me. The boys in blue must have seen me redlining. I'm speeding, purple HIDs, high beaming. Different colors off in my TVs, and the paint looking like graffiti. I'm greedy, so give me my money. Baby, I'm fly, so give me my honey. You a superstar with a visa. Got the coach bag with the season. All different colors, 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 all different colors. Let's ride my way, my ride, my chick, my life, my fit, my shoes, what I said, my choosing. All different colors, but we all bleed red. Without all the colors in it, all seems dead. Lord G. Biv was a sign from God, and some other people took and made the sign seem odd. So forget about that. I'm rocking my Coogee. Baby girl fly, yes, you rocking that Louis. Ain't about green, don't be talking that to me. Your life's so blue, cause you water it with sewage. Don't like it, you can sue me, but I limit liability. Haters turn to red, trying to limit my ability. Even though they feeling me, the anger gon' feed us. You think I give a They hit it on Jesus, we made it on TV, so now they gon' see us. They don't want to believe it, but now they won't be us. Ain't want us to win like Siamese beat us. And now we got Amex, MasterCard, and Visas in all different colors, 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 all different colors. Let's ride my way, my ride, my chick, my life, my fit, my shoes, what I said, my choosing. All different colors.
We've got a brand new San Diego Comic-Con drop from Paras Entertainment. Anime by Rob Cannon. We've got 8 exclusive covers with cover art by Sukisha Ray and Jeffrey Tai, with homages to Akira, Evangelion, and Drive. You can get it at the That Spider-Man booth Whatnot during San Diego Comic-Con, or if you're at the show, check out JPG at booth 802. What's going on, everybody? It's the Minty Fresh Morning Show, Season 2, Episode 50.
50?
It's your boy, lyrikill.com.
No!
It's your boy, GemMint.
It's your girl, Phie.
We're on the road to StatueCon. We're on the road. It's about to be my birthday in 6 days.
Birthday.
I thought my birthday was going to land on a Monday, but it's Thursday.
You guys don't even know. His favorite day of the week is Monday.
Yo, for real. Especially because ever since I really got into collectibles again, this is like, 12 years ago or something like that. Yo, you have no mail on Sunday. Everything gets held up.
He loves Mondays.
I loved when Monday would come and all those weekend orders would start to arrive. So I was always a big fan of the Mondays. Get the week started. I was always a very routine-driven.
I think I have
guy.
a very traditional favorite day of the week. Saturday, Friday. Those are the days I like.
So we did it. As you can see from the thumbnail, I hit the 100th Platinum Trophy. Thank you very much. It was Doom the Dark Ages. Thanks you for being there. What is that, Jerry?
It's one of them.
Is Tom on the back?
Yeah, he is.
I got the Batman animated series, Joker, Phantasm.
Yo, clip that for a thumbnail.
Clip it. And I did react to some of the PlayStation State of Play after we hit the 100th Platinum. Bro.
What's up, Chad Fister? How you doing?
Chad Fister in the mix. He's got that wrench. He's ready to start fisting anybody acting out of line. Anyway,
sorry.
Highlight of the PlayStation State of Play for your boy, MK Legacy Collection. What? Now, I already have the Mortal Kombat Arcade Collection downloaded on my PS3. I really keep the PS3 alive mainly for that. But what I'm really excited about the Mortal Kombat Arcade Collection is that it has an arcade port of Mortal Kombat 4 for the first time ever. I haven't played the Mortal Kombat 4 arcade port since I was a little child.
Little young GemMintC.
So they're also throwing in, because it's the same people that made that TMNT Cowabunga collection that had every version of every Turtles game. It's got every home port Mortal Kombat, even like the Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Game Boy, and Game Gear ports of like MK1, 2, and 3. And there's supposedly like 4 mystery games. So I'm really fingers crossed that Mortal Kombat Trilogy is on that thing. The other big thing about it is if it's going to be released on PS4 and 5 and Steam and Xbox and all that, I'm hoping it has a trophy list with a platinum trophy. I would love to add that Mortal Kombat Platinum to the collection, my selection. I got a whole selection, a whole collection of my whole selection.
First of all, Tommy Keys.
Let's see who's in
At
the
least
chat.
you haven't been kicked off of this internet.
Remember when he was getting kicked off of YouTube and he kept changing his name up?
He got in trouble on Instagram. He gets back into
you can't share memes in the UK. You get arrested.
Yeah, you're playing with jail time, my friend.
GT Key, what up? Eric Thompson, what up?
And I don't know how to bail you out from I don't think there is bail in a UK jail.
Jiz Andrews in the house. Almost Friday. Fantastic Four pre-sale tickets are selling out. I heard. Fingers crossed it will not suck bizzalls. Damn, we should get our tickets. We should support FF4 for sure, bro. Flipster early in the morning. Tommy Keys, the Elon Musk Trump shit was kind of wild yesterday, man. I'm
still trying to figure out what's the game that they're playing with us, because this is absolutely 100% not face value.
I love how like everyone who copes is like, this is like 7D chess. They're just trying to do this and that.
I hate everything.
The thing about Elon Musk is, he took a big hit supporting Trump and all that shit. Like his whole shit got fucked up. And then for him to do all that Doge shit and then nothing really happens of it, he crashed out. But he kind of crashed out on some. He
did this really great thing and everybody gave him a problem about it. He's like, you were sending all this money to bullshit.
He realized what George Carlin said years ago. It's one big club and you ain't in it. So Elon crashed out. Kind of a justifiable crash out.
Honestly, he should just buy the whole United States.
Also, the FF ticket sales is Marvel propaganda to give people FOMO. Maybe. Is it like they're buying up all their tickets? Like the record labels used to do that back in the day. Buy up all the albums so the first week sales were good, which would make people want to buy it more.
Little trickery.
Malik.
Yo, JSS. What's up, Malik?
JSS,
He says Tesla was down 40. They were down like record-breaking numbers.
First of all, Tesla's reputation has been shot. First of all, it's crazy how like liberals backed Tesla and conservatives didn't like the idea of electric cars. And then you have conservatives backed electric cars because of Elon, and then liberals hated it. But now it's like everybody hates Tesla.
Oh my God, yo.
It's crazy.
I saw a meme. It was basically like when the liberal is damaging a Tesla, and he's passing the Republican that's also now on his way to damage the Tesla.
That's what I'm saying. Elon took a big hit, and it was almost all for nothing, so he crashed the fuck out.
But yeah, so also like Elon let Trump like watch his kid recently too.
Yeah, that's what people are saying.
Like with
because Elon dropped a bomb talking about he was on the Epstein list.
Yeah, so you're gonna let your little boy,
and that's why he's not letting it out. I don't know, man.
Listen, I don't trust any of them. I don't trust any of them.
Robert Mulder, what up? I'm shining. What up, Dirty Diggler? G Moya, what up? Chad, what up?
What's up, guys?
Eric's blowing trees in the AM. Jazz King.
It's called waking and baking.
What do you think the MCU would be if Disney never bought it? Yo, I don't know. Did Disney do anything good for the MCU? Because when it was going down, I remember being happy that they were going to have a machine behind them, a lot of money behind them. Would we have gotten Fantastic Four and X-Men and Spider-Man under the same umbrella had it not been for Disney? So maybe, obviously in hindsight, Disney, it didn't really help because they were doing way better before.
Yeah.
But it seemed like a good idea at the time. Again, I'll never forget being on TiVo's show and him being the one that was against it. And I was like, what are you, crazy? Why wouldn't you want this big, multi-billion-dollar company behind our comic book movies? And he called that one. I ain't gonna lie.
He goes, because what they're gonna do with it, you won't even believe it.
Chad number 2, or the second Chad, the second suitor, sounds like a bathroom code. What up, GemMintC, Florida, and all the Chads? Anyone listen to the Carter 6? I saw the track list drop yesterday. I gotta tell you, man, I'm like a Block is Hot Wheezy fan. I'm like a Lights Out Wheezy fan. And the Carter one.
Midnight
ain't nothing but them. They don't even know those songs.
What?
But I don't know. I kind of lost interest in Wayne after he's, the whole rock star skateboarding thing. I don't know. Is it good?
He went through that. He lost me when he got swollen. When he went through the
what
swollen.
Happened with it? I think he got his wisdom teeth pulled or some craziness.
Listen, your face doesn't stay swollen like that because you're getting your wisdom teeth pulled.
Oh yeah, Damian Wayne, are you feeling the white Black Panther? Ryan Gosling is connected to the role in the MCU. So, guys,
what?
Really
that
quick,
was real?
This is a little bit of a spoiler alert.
I thought that shit was fake.
It's Friday. I think it's okay. A little bit of a spoiler alert. Plus, this is not really a spoiler because this was in the solicitations for the new, what is it called? A World to Come, the new Christopher Priest, Joe Quesada Black Panther run. And yeah, he has like an adoptive son. Well, I don't know if he's adopted or Black Panther T'Challa married an outsider and she had a kid and he's white. And I don't know if she cheated on him or they don't really tell us what happened yet.
Whose baby is this?
Yeah. Whose goddamn white baby is this? That baby is from the mountains of Caucasus. But so we're in this story and he's challenging his father for the throne of Wakanda and they unmask him at the end and he's white. So it's kind of like Christopher Priest, who's a black writer, great fucking writer. He is the one that kind of said to all the people that were like, well, what if they made Black Panther white? He was like, all right, motherfucker, hold my beer. Let's do it.
Fuck it.
And the Ryan Gosling thing, I'm seeing that in the rumor mill, but that was always kind of like a meme. Is it really going to happen? I can't see them doing that in the movies. In the comics, it's like whatever.
Mock says T'Challa got himself a snow bunny. It's from the one from Half Baked. What's not Half Baked? Fuck, I can't think of the name of it. Hustle and Flow.
Oh, you're in charge now.
That's who. Yeah, that's who he got.
I'm in charge.
I
think it's interesting. Priest is a great writer. Joe Quesada's art, man, he hasn't lost a beat. Issue 1 was dope. I'm gonna keep reading it for sure. Was hood.
Sean P says, I think Gosling is in the Nova Corps.
Oh, that makes sense.
That makes sense? Because I don't know.
Seems
I don't know
like
how
he would fit in a little bit more in the Nova Corps. Austin LeMay, what it do, baby? EML, D Marcel, what up?
There's a couple people calling for Maury to appear to help sort this out.
You are not the father. I don't mean to blind you. Sorry, it's the neon. So cool. The O2 fool. I'm breathing Freon. Shout out to Lyrikill.com. Anyone here a marine biologist? The sea was angry that day, my friends. Top 5 episode for sure.
For sure.
Polly Lopes, what up?
It wasn't even on the deck of cards though.
What was it?
The Seinfeld cards that I have with all like the like milestone things in it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Not at work, but I did get a promotion. Hey, congratulations. Hope you don't get fired on your day off. Hey. No, I'm joking. It is Friday though.
I'm not even supposed to be here.
Congrats. JSS. Yo, we got to look out. JSS is making his first YouTube appearance tomorrow on Rob Fat Stacks, right? Saturday, you said?
Really?
And we definitely got to support the boy JSS in the Comic Community Awards. I've never voted in there, but I got to. Mike, I'm looking for Mike Cecilia's help on this. We got to make sure we push JSS through. A true Gemini's got to win. Well, Christina Payne won last year.
Always.
She's a Gemini as well.
Christina Payne won something from
Christina Payne.
Wait, what did she win?
She won like biggest supporter or something like that.
Nice.
And I think JSS is gunning for that #1 spot this year. So we're gonna help him get there. Where's Flipster?
He's absolutely here. He's been talking the whole time. He's telling everyone that he's like, you guys do know I am Navi and that I do speak Navi. Yes, Flippy.
Yo, the new Black Panther is kind of like, is it Spike or Shark, the white kid that joined the Navi that he got left behind?
JSS says no. It's August 16th.
Oh, my bad.
On
August
Rob
16th.
Fat Stacks.
You said Saturday, August 16th.
Rob's Fat Stacks.
Thanks. Yeah, Flippy. What's the Navi's name? What's the human that joins the Navi? Spike, Shark, short name with an S. Okay. Tiffany Sharp in the house, Mrs. Sharp.
What was it again, Flippy? I completely forgot.
Flipster, there goes Flipster. Steve Rosa. Oh, real quick. Phie got some progress.
Yeah.
On a Phie bag.
On a fucking real doozy of a bag. Are you guys ready? I have to move my mic out of the way for a second because it's a big one, all right?
This is a commission piece that she'll never make again.
Hey, news flash, when you see this, how big this bag is, I'm never doing this again. So don't be like, hey, me next, because it's not happening.
She normally does one style of bag. She did a duffel bag per request. It's kind of like 50% larger than the bag she normally does. Get it? I'm hyping you up. You're sitting here just staring at the screen. All different colors. All different colors. So this is the Lucas Pate bag.
You guys, look at this.
Wow. So it's got this denim that almost, to me, it looks like the Carnage symbiote denim. She's got patches on this side. You got the back in black.
Listen, hold on.
The symbiote logo, the maximum effort.
This right here is a handle. So this is a handle.
So you can hold
this
it.
This is a zippered pouch right here. So there's a opening right here.
It's got the same, vintage bed
these are Spider-Man. I'm gonna open it for you.
Mark Bagley.
So this is one end, and then here's.
Hold on, show them that side real quick. I like what you did with this because you took two shirts. All right.
This is another pocketed side, so it zips open. It's got a handle, same thing as the other side, and then this is also a pocket right here. This is a pocket.
Yeah.
It's got these handles here.
Show them the handles. The handles are heavy duty.
Yeah, I pulled these handles off of a different bag and I added like nylon strapping here so it doesn't pull on the denim and shit. Hold on, I gotta take the contents out.
Real quick. I want you to show them the other side because you took two shirts and you made like this. Like the shirt was really Carnage and Venom space, together. She split them.
And this piece were the same shirt. These were butted up right next to each other, creating a whole face. And I just split them in half and put this black suit Spider-Man.
It's got hella patches on it.
It's got space for like a lot more patches. When Pate puts more patches, we'll just add patches.
Yeah, this is Pate. So it's like a gym bag. So I take out
Austin LeMay. I said this thing is a body bag too. He goes, "Are you burying him in it?"
It's a body bag.
Humongous. I also have like this right here and this right here are the connectors for the shoulder strap.
Yeah.
Now, let me take out the stuff on the inside so I can show you the vintage sheets.
Right. So you're going to attach a shoulder strap too, right?
Yeah, it's got I gotta make
a removable one.
The shoulder strap. Just let me hold on.
Yeah, let me take out the gut so you can show them the vintage Mark Bagley Spider-Man bed sheets. And the theme was a request, kind of like, if I recall, right? Yeah. Spider-Man, symbiotes, symbiotic. Really cool bag. So she's like 95% done. She's got to do the interior binding, but it should be ready for StatueCon. So the sheets are kind of like
open the side, please. These are the vintage beds. You guys see that? It's
just the Bagley Spider-Man vintage 98 type vibes. Does it say the copy what year it's from?
I don't fucking know, man. Thanks, guys.
Babe, you did your thing on that. You put your foot in it.
And put a lot of shit in it.
So now that she finally is he
even here, Pate? Are you here?
Who the hell knows with this guy?
I told him I was going to show it on the show today.
But
I sent him pictures yesterday.
So the binding actually on this design is easier because you just got to do the binding on the two circular inside parts.
Yeah. So
then
that's all I'm doing today.
Then you could put the binding on the Nintendo bag. We could put it up for sale, and then you could connect the Hulk bag and
The
do the
Hulk
binding on
bag,
that. And then we
yep.
can put that up. And Phie could save the house. Maybe. All different colors. Oh, yeah. So then anyway, Steve, I know Steve's got a commission piece that
Yes, I also have Steve Rosas that I'm working
Phie
on.
will get started on, once these things are wrapped up. Logan's jamming to the music. There he goes. The quick guy is starving. Get this guy a breakfast stat.
Listen, I
Griff.
would love breakfast.
Griff, I hope you had a great day when you do catch this on the replay. If you do.
That's how Pate is bringing Flippy to StatueCon.
You're smuggling through the border with that. 50 shows on season 2. We did 100 shows for season 1, but we were doing Monday through Friday.
Yo, Tommy, send me those Sonic the Hedgehog sheets.
Real talk, Emerald Zone.
I live in. I'll make something
Nico
with it.
G said Platinum Mint. Actually, I do rocks with that.
This shit, babe. You gave me the fucking broken one again.
Arnold Knight. Yo, this tee was actually, I think this was another Dead Stock Lewis, or I don't know who it was, but this was one that I was rocking like 2-3 years ago. So squeeze my tight ass back into that. MJ, happy Friday. What it do?
Tight.
Mondays
Thanks, guys.
are the best. Matthew, good morning. Oh, Otaku, what up? OG Galactus, gotcha. It's the routine. Fister.
What's up,
Mr.
guys?
Fister. The quick eye only platinum Lord of the Rings. We got to do the game stream this weekend. We got to get back on Silent Hill 2. And I started at Expedition 33. I'll probably play a lot of that offline just to kind of vibe out to it. I'm a Monday
masochist.
Jerry has never looked better.
Goondock says he would stuff that bag.
This guy Matt.
Oh.
All right. Tom and Jerry. There's JSS. Yeah, getting back into single issues. Definitely keep the omnibus reviews. They are great. Yeah, I still love the omnis, but I've been itching to get back into the singles, and I'm glad that I did. I'm looking forward to it. Shit's kind of expensive, man. But my LCS has hit me with that 20% off.
You came out and none of the books were bagged or boarded.
What are we bagging and boarding these books? We're not grading every book we read, man.
I know, but aren't you supposed to bag and board them? I thought that was like what you do.
Yeah, I probably
I guess
will.
you can, but they get all slumped over in the box like that.
You know what? Let's get back to reading our comics. All right. Darth Lopez with a $5. He said Freaky Friday. He's dropping 5 on it.
Freaky Friday.
Hashtag for the Lord.
And why is it always 99? Like you can't do a round number.
99. Are you out of your mind? Chat. Yeah, it's early for chat on the West Coast. Bacon bagel sounds good, man. I'm not on the carbs though.
I am.
Paint. Oh, it was Mr. Sharp in the house. What it do?
What up?
A little Jersey creep. Back when you used to wear fire pants. I don't know what he means. What's he mean? Perfect time for the MK Legacy Collection to come out. I'm going to play it. Yo, and it comes out this year. You guys, time to practice for GemCon 2026. I need some kind of competition there, man.
Thank you, Austin LeMay. He says I'm right. You got to bag and board them. It's the rules.
Read them. Read your comics and then bag and board them. Santana's Town. Yeah, is that what I was singing? Dipset.
7:18 in the morning. Yo, Darth Lopez, I live by this. Hashtag carbs for life. Fuck yeah.
You have that Simpsons shirt that says carbs.
Yeah, I love wearing that shirt.
Free Tommy Keys. We need a Fortnite movie. No thanks. Michael Cecilia. Is it always says Michael? I would say Michael.
It does
Cecilia.
say Michael Cecilia.
Already ordered opening night FF ticks. Biden 2029. That's funny.
Arnold Knight agrees with you because you mean I gotta buy bags and boards and then take it out every time I want to read it? No thanks.
Yeah.
Good point.
Superman's not on sale yet, which is odd. Does it come out 2 weeks earlier? Is that what it is? Tesla was down 14%. I think that was its worst day ever, right?
Curmudgeon, someone is now pushing an all sugar diet for real. Listen, that's every American's diet.
Welcome to the American
diet. No need to push it. We all do it.
Tesla board unhappy. I would say so. Alistair McCrae, what up? RPR, what up?
No, yours is gonna be great, Steve Rosa. You're gonna love it.
X-Force bag incoming. You got to give them the thigh pouches.
Ooh, that's an interesting idea.
You should make it have like a yellow strap with a pouch around the bag.
I know, that's what I'm thinking right now. Where I could where I could implement something like
Hit the
that.
like button if you can. If you're watching live, if you're watching on TV, I know you probably can. If you're watching on the replay, hit the like as well.
I need a piece of paper to write on.
I don't, I'm digital bound over here, baby. The Tesla board can remove him as CEO. He is a little erratic.
But
Xavier Alvarez, what up?
What head of a company isn't
Buy
erratic?
Tesla on the cheap and then sell when the BS ends. Is it time to buy the dip? Will it ever go back up? Because I think his whole beef was that there's no EV mandate in the bill. Because who wanted an EV mandate to begin with? On my way home from getting probed, what did you get? Your 40-year-old evaluation? I still got to do that. Matter of fact,
I'm texting it to you so that I have that idea somewhere.
He soiled his coach. I think he meant his couch. What are you? Is it Poppy from that one episode? Right. So here's this. Mike Sicilian. Well, the thing was, he was on the flight logs ever since that shit has been released, right?
Yeah, that's honestly, because I looked through when they released that, when they were like, oh my God, they're releasing Epstein files. I looked through all of them, and that was that and Dershowitz. I was like, God, every time I saw Dershowitz, I was like, those poor girls.
Who's Dershowitz?
He's horrible. He's horrible, wretched old man.
Jordo, life is different after the Platinum 100. Yeah. What's crazy is we were on the road to 100, and then I kind of lost interest in it for a few months, and then we ramped back up, and we got it. We took it down. RPR says Sony was offered all of Marvel for nothing. The guy in charge says no, just buy Spider-Man. The rest is crap. Yo, he low-key had a point, but Favreau, man, and Feige, they did something with Iron Man and the Avengers. It's Perry Comics.
Ugh, gross, curmudgeon.
Yeah, Sean P., you're in trouble when Kanye steps in as the mediator. He did. He tweeted out like,
come on, guys.
Yeah, come on, bros.
Wait, so what's also going on? Kanye like edited the lyrics to his song, and now it says Hallelujah.
I don't listen to any of that bullshit, to be real. I miss the old Kanye. I hate the new Kanye. The always rude Kanye. Where those KFB?
For real.
Like a cap cow.
Sickotron, what's happening?
Tommy's on a Marvel break at the moment. DC all day, baby. I started reading The Amazing Spider-Man. I read issue 1 yesterday. I'm going to knock out 2 through 5 today. And then I'm going to get caught up on the Absolute Universe throughout the weekend, getting into New Comic Book Day this week. I got to actually get my pull list together. Call me Slick Puller. Can't listen to Wheezy past 05. Yeah, me too, man. I'm the same way. The last Wheezy I really rocked with, I think, was maybe the Carter 2, where he had that Hustler music. Was probably the last one I really rocked with. And that was like a New York type vibe, right?
Quick Guy's excited for Venom.
I got to figure out... With the Free Comic Book Day book, I kind of pieced together what's going on with Eddie Brock and the Carnage symbiote. I have to get caught up on the all-new Venom. I think we still don't know who's got the Venom symbiote, right?
Hold on. Mike Silly says, I saw a tweet that said Trump and Elon fighting was like Kendrick and Drake, except they're both Drake.
RPR, yeah, this is what a lot of people are saying. That it's a ploy to get them to release the list, because now you even have like Democrats saying release the Epstein list and block the bill, and it's kind of like what a lot of Republicans want as well. So that's why they're saying it's 4D chess. But
the problem I have is that I don't know that I believe the list that they're going to release.
Right.
Like, I just want the real list.
Well,
just release the real list, and if we have to completely reconstruct our government because there's so many people then so be it.
Yeah.
Let's just do that.
100% agree.
Like, let's just do that.
100% agree on that.
I don't care. Let's just do that.
Steve says Disney was the best thing for Marvel, even though things have gone sideways. They were split until Disney bought everything back without Sony property. Yeah, that's like the thing. They got us all the licenses back, but at what cost?
Right.
That's the thing.
To make them all suck.
T'Challa got himself a snow. Well, no, it's not. It's the other way around, because his wife had the child. Whose goddamn white baby is that?
Whose goddamn white baby is this?
Colombian Black Panther next. I ain't mad at it. More about to be, yeah, exactly.
Devastator says U.S. politics have more plot twists than a Spanish novella.
Yo, it's really it's the world stage.
He said soap opera, but I input novella.
Yo, D. Marcel, you're right. Isn't that also the Priest comics where he had the white half or stepbrother or something like that? Yeah, that's true. That's true. Gosling and Novacore. I think it's a Fen Ferret. The Joe Quesada surprise 1 out of 10 black and white cover variant is very cool for World to Come. Should have made it Indian. Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, the thing is, the movie was crazy successful. They were not a household name, and then they were. And I think a big thing was Rocket and Groot and having like these lovable characters that become household names like Grogu and now what Crypto is going to be for Superman.
Yo, Crypto is going to be a household name.
Did he ever tell me what's the Na'vi kid's name? Spider.
Oh, Spider.
Hey, Spider, go get your shine box. That was his name in Goodfellas.
Oh.
Yo, Bucky Barnes might be the father. He's the only one that they let ride up in Wakanda like that. Besides T'Challa's
Tommy Keys.
half bro.
You can't say that. This is how you get removed from the internet.
So Ryan Gosling is a Jedi and a Marvel character. The Ryan Gosling is in Star Wars?
Is he?
I don't even know. It would be cool if Joe Manganiello came back as Flash Thompson as Agent Venom. I can't wait for that omnibus for real. What is the one unsolved case that's haunting you because of it not being solved?
JonBenet Ramsey. It's Katy Perry.
No. What about Brittany Murphy?
That's not. She had got pneumonia. She was mixed up with some bad people.
There's more to that story.
Her husband was like old enough to be her father or some shit. It was a weird relationship. They both died from pneumonia.
It's not really unsolved, but like 9/11 and stuff like that kind of fucks with me a little bit. A lot of shit that don't add up. You know what I mean?
Flippy, plug your ears. Are they plugged?
On Rob Fat Stacks, August 16th, we got to support JSS Brooklyn.
Not that we didn't actually go to the moon. Okay, you can unplug them now, Flippy.
Oh, yeah, the moon. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Earmuffs. Jesse, how do you say it? Jesse says, finally here for a live show. Got to let y'all know, as a hermit, I love the morning show from you two. Yo, I appreciate it, man. We love doing it.
I live for this, all right? I would do it 5 days a week, but this guy.
It gives Phie something to do.
It's really occupies my time for a couple of hours.
Yeah, for support of the year. Yeah, that's what we're going for.
That plane curmudgeon, aliens portaled it out of here. I saw a video. Candace Owens did it. She did a whole thing on it. Watch it. It's perfect.
Jordo, as a mixed man, thinks Black Panther should be mixed. He doesn't feel seen. Do we have any mixed superheroes? So Miguel O'Hara, he's Mexican and Irish.
Who's that?
Miles Morales is Black and Hispanic. Miguel O'Hara is Spider-Man 2099. Get what the fucking program here.
I thought you were saying the name of that Blue Beetle guy. Is he?
No, he is Hispanic. The newer Blue Beetle. He's from El Paso. My nose gets runny down here.
My nose gets itchy down here.
John Ammer says, I was excited that you dropped a comic book day video yesterday. Don't overdo it reading shit you don't like to rush to drop a video. People have a couple days to read them. Comments will be more active. I don't think I'm going to rush to get it out on Wednesday. I can't even because I don't really want to. I don't have the hookup on the early books for DC. Although, doesn't DC books come out on Tuesday?
Tuesday.
But I was thinking I might do a Friday video and I could kind of talk spoilers on the weekly books because when I did it in the past, it was always vague, non-spoiler stuff. I'm still trying to think, work it out in my mind.
D. Marcel says Ghost is mixed. I don't know who Ghost is, but he's saying Ghost.
Ghost from Ant-Man and Wasp. Speaking of which, Ant-Man and that they're supposed to show up in the Ultimate Incursion next issue. Jordo, can you make Jordo a bag just like Pate's bag? No.
I'm sweating bullets doing this bag because I only had enough of that Carnage denim for the bag. If I made any wrong cuts, I didn't have any way to repair what I had done. So I was sweating bullets the whole time. When I was putting the end caps on, I was so scared.
I know. I was worried too. I didn't want to say it to freak you out, but I was like, what if this shit don't line up? Chat says, very cool. Tommy Key says, Phie, yes, Phie skills, McGill's. Mike says, that's a body bag, yo. Prison Pocket is insane. Pate has been missing from a few streams. Maybe he's stuck on the bench press without a spotter. I think he works weird hours these 4 days or something like that.
Yeah, he does.
Sickletron, yeah, she makes it out of thrifted denim and graphic tees and
vintage bed sheets that I get from the thrift store.
Vintage patches and shit as well.
And I break down luggage and I salvage the zippers off of it so you can lock it. It's got a lockable zipper on top. You could actually travel with it and put a little travel lock on it.
John says, one request, read Batman Off-World. I loved it, but might be the only person who did. And curious on your opinion, it's only like 6 issues. The only thing that sucks is like, yo, so I'm reading Absolute Batman, main line Batman with Hush 2. Then you got Batman Off-World. But I'll keep an eye out for it, though, for sure. Marlboro cigarettes bag would go crazy hard. A Newport bag would go hard.
I would love to do that.
Bag is the real deal. Holyfield.
Thanks, Lucas.
Bed sheets on top of this. On the inside, Flanagan's bag, nice bag for real. Nate Dogg in the house. Yeah, the Nintendo bag is crazy dope. I like how it's like a themed kind of thing. Did anybody get the Switch 2? And did anybody get one with a staple in the screen?
I saw that and I was livid. I was livid. I don't even have one or care to get one.
John Doe.
If I was one, wait, what do you mean, Flippy, a monster bag? Oh, never mind. I know what you mean.
White monster bag.
Monster bag.
That's what they should call the new Black Panther. Ayo. Tommy Keys wishes he still had all his bed sheets as a kid. Oh, had the 6 Sonic the Hedgehog one. Mask of the Phantasm. You know it, sir. Cards and Comics says the bag is awesome. I know you're never doing that again, but how much do you charge for something like that? That's the problem, man, because really these bags really are worth a lot of money, man, because of the material, the time,
it's one of one. You'll never get another one.
I'm the one that has a problem being like 1,200, but like you'll see other people make shit like that on like IG, and they do be selling like they'll make like jackets.
I follow
like
this guy who's meticulous. He does the same thing. He makes things out of secondhand jeans from the thrift store. He sold a bag for like 20 grand.
Yeah, well, that's crazy.
I was like, bro, how?
Mrs. Howard's watching. She wants to know how long they take to make. Well, like hours wise, or like she doesn't work on it every day.
This bag I've been working on for over 6 months.
But it doesn't take 6 months. It just takes 6 months to get Phie.
I have to like
rolling.
I have to mull over every option, every idea, placement, because I can't. Once I cut it, that's it. I've cut it. I don't have that material anymore. You need to cut it.
Arnold Knight says your face lights up when you're talking about and showing your work. And
I love it.
Goes into it.
I really do love it.
I actually don't eat. I just do coffee for breakfast these days. Phie told Leisha I want a taxi driver bag commish. I have so many shirts I can get cut up. She does offer a discount if you're supplying the materials,
right?
But we still don't have a pricing.
Yeah, I don't have any clue how long it really actually takes me to make a bag because it takes me so long.
Bobby got done with a 36-hour fast. I dropped weight today too, man. I'm down 29 pounds. About to be 30 pounds. Probably tomorrow I'll be down 30.
Quick as fuck, you know?
Coke Zero for breakfast. Nah, man. Don't be doing the artificial sweeteners. Aspartame. I'd stuff that bag. Goondocks here. Yeah, it's gonna be his gym bag. Hopefully, he does put a lot of shit in it because it's big, so you kind of need to.
No, I hope he doesn't use it as a gym bag. I don't want him to destroy it.
No, he needs to use.
Listen,
you could throw that shit in the wash.
You see how big Pate is. He's gonna destroy it.
Yeah, but it's built for tough though. So I mean,
I actually Jasuski. I don't know how to say your name.
Yeah.
I use my TMNT bag is one I travel with. I already did a TMNT bag.
So she did make 2 TMNT bags, but it's kind of like a statue. Well, it's not. It's more rare than a statue, but you could make 2 TMNT bags, but they won't be the same.
I have like 4 different versions of TMNT vintage bed sheets, and I have to do a whole bunch of Turtles bags. I want to do each character, then a group bag, and then maybe a Splinter bag, or maybe like a Villains bag. Like I have so many Turtles bed sheets that I could do a whole Turtles line.
Top of the morning, Kane. Marco. Yeah, I got to read Eddie Brock Carnage. Yeah, for sure. I do need to do that. So actually, my LCS was like, yo, put together a pull list and anything that you're that's on the backlog. Yeah, because even if they give me a second or third printing, I don't give a damn. I just want to read it. Yeah, so they found sometimes if you're subscribed to the channel, YouTube will recommend an old video. So I guess they recommended my 2018 or 2019 New York Comic-Con video. I was fat as fuck. Tommy says in that 2018 video I watched of you this morning, you look like you just got straight out of prison. Yeah, when I have the shaved head and I'm fat, it gives like criminal vibes, kingpin vibes. When I get skinny and grow my hair out, Jay Lee told me, he's like, you're much less threatening with your hair like this.
You, first of all, you are threatening everywhere we go. People are always looking at you.
No way. If they have fingerprints on them, they're worthless. The comics.
Jesse Whiskey.
Keep them floppy. I would only bag in boards the one I really like. Yeah. Kane says my single issue videos was what originally got me into your content. Damn, that's what's up.
Tommy Key says that the Power Ranger Deluxe hardcovers are whispering to him. Is the story any good?
Yes. Well, the beginning is really good because it's like what Transformers is now, a modern retelling of Power Rangers without all the goofy shit. But then eventually it goes off and starts doing its own thing, and that's kind of when I lost interest. But then they had like Draken was a new character, a new villain, which was cool. I think that was his name. I just kind of dug that from the depths of my brain memories.
Oh, I've never seen this name before. Green-Eyed Gemini.
Ooh, I like the
What's
cut of your
up?
jib, sir.
Oh, Kane Marco's old lady's in here. What's up, old lady? How you
Mrs.
doing?
Marco. I don't think that's their last name, but
yeah, I don't.
Still works.
I can't recall. I feel like her name is like Tiffany also for some. No, it's Alexis.
These comics. There's what do they say, Mallrats? These comics should have boards. Savages. Now I'll probably bag and board them and put them in a short box. Oh, different colors. Carbs for life. Darth Lopez. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean, you got to buy the bags, then the boards. Yeah. Steve had to pause, so this comment is late. The bag is fire. I thought it was mine, but still is fire. Oh no, yours is X-Force bags.
Yeah, yours is. I'm still determining what jeans I want to use and which shirts I'm gonna use.
Oh, talk about me as a kid made me think of me with my Superman lunchbox and my fruit striped gum pants. Oh yeah, and then so Mortal Kombat MK collection. Then the new Marvel fighting game. I'm not as excited. Even if it was MVC 4, I wouldn't really be as excited because, again, I'm not really good at those games. The characters are flying around everywhere, air combos, supers, tagging in. It's too much, man. Like I said, you got to be Gen Z or younger to really wrap your mind around those games. I'll fuck with it. But I like the NetherRealm midway games, weighted characters, juggle combos. Josh Phelps, what up, brother?
JSS says, Jim, threatening? No, but fuck with me and find out vibes, definitely.
Yeah,
probably,
for sure.
Probably.
They want the old gem back. Please don't tempt me. Curmudgeon. All Sugar Diet is wild. Ready Player One will be the closest you get to a Fortnite game. We still got to watch that with Phie.
Mike, whoops. Whoopsie. I've done that before. He accidentally hid Flippy.
What the hell? What the helly?
Micaiah Blonde, what's up?
Micaiah Blonde, Carbs, aka Girl Dinner.
Consider that a warning, Flippy.
Polylobes, are we getting the Switch 2? I don't want to because I hate Nintendo as a company, but man, they have the consumer by the balls for their IPs. Yeah, I mean, I said this before. You can never make me hate Nintendo. I probably will get a Switch 2 one day, but I'm not like waiting in line day one. I don't need it right away. If I'm ever walking in the store and then like there's a Switch 2 there and then like Super Mario Kart World is there, I'll probably grab them. But, just like PS5. When it becomes like readily available, I'll grab one.
When I'm down here, I yawn like crazy, babe.
It's contagious. Nate Dogg says, Gunn just said Superman finished filming yesterday with 5 weeks before it comes out. Like, damn, bro. They're really cutting it close. Sickletron says, why does his Omnis look like a dog ate them and yours look minty fresh? Are you buying them new or used? Are you reading them with the dust jacket on like a savage? There's got to be reasons. Make a Rob Liefeld theme bag, which is all pouches. Yeah.
It's
Nico's
all
here.
pouches woven together.
Cyclotron is just a rough reader. You're reading them shits in the bath.
He gets into it. He's jumping around like when I watch movies.
He's reading them at the beach. Hell Jumper 94. Happy Friday. Finally picked up RoboCop Rogue City Gem. Any thoughts if you played it? Not only did I play it, I think it was my 97th or 98th platinum trophy. I really did get into it. I dug it. Love the gameplay. Graphics are great. Voice actors from the movies. Love letter to RoboCop fans. And I played it after watching RoboCop 1 through 3 for the first time. So it was like it all fell together.
What is the sort of consensus overall in the omnibus market? Like, is the dust jacket ultra important?
Yeah. If you have a torn or beat up dust jacket, totally devalues the book or makes it less sought after if somebody's looking to buy it on the aftermarket.
There you go, Jordo. It's important.
iPhone app does the 99 super chats. Elon's just mad he's not getting subsidized by the government anymore. I don't know. He also doesn't seem like he gives a fuck about that type of shit. Remember when he said to the investors, "You think you can win me? What do you say? Win me over with money?" And he was like pissed. I don't know.
Cecilia, bad Cecilia. No, it's okay.
The squishy house, squashies.
But that does say squishy.
Excited for Venom.
Good morning.
This was funny. Good morning. Wayne looking like, Wayne got to let them dreads go, man. It's time to let it go.
That one dread. You know which one I'm talking about.
Yo, the one that looks like
the one
fried catfish. Is that true that Mary Jane is Venom? I thought I saw that. That is super duper whack, bro. I hated when they did that whole storyline that Mary Jane had, like, she was a superhero or something. Whack. If Mary Jane's not dancing at the club while Peter Parker's out patrolling, I don't want it. Dirty Diggler got a 10:30 meeting, campy and email with a lot of work shape-ups. Keep the show unmuted.
Shake-ups.
Okay, we do know who the new Venom is. Yeah, I did see this, actually. That's actually whack. Devastator's in the house. What up?
Wackola.
Nothing more, than simping for billionaires. Disney bought Star Wars, ruined that too.
You guys are funny.
Yeah, I mean, Marvel Studios, first of all, the 27 connected cinematic universe, unprecedented, never been done, probably will never be replicated to the same extent, and we got it as comic fans, which was cool. It's cool to hate on the popular thing, but the MCU did something special for sure. They had some, they had peaks and valleys, highs and lows, ups and downs, but overall, what a time to be alive,
Y'all. What do we have going on today? This is it, right? After this is gym, and then we can just work.
Gym day, back. We're at the top of the row, chest and buys with some abulars. I might try to make a video. I don't really have a plan, but I might take a look at, see what I could whip up and maybe drop a video for Saturday. I actually just signed a little new sponsorship deal that I need to kind of look at how I'm going to be incorporating those into the pre-recorded videos. Just to give you guys a little spoiler alert, it's this site called Courtyard. Damn, I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying this or not. And it's kind of like an NDA type of contract.
Whoa, okay, so shut the fuck up already.
I'm not going to say anything because I don't know what has been released yet, but...
No, Lucas Soltero, we're never going to play Silent Hill again. Gem hates it.
We're going to play it this weekend. We're going to play Silent Hill 2. We're definitely going to get Silent Hill F when that shit drops. That was looking crazy.
Oh, play that. I want to see it. I want to see it. What about this new... Alien. I saw
Alien Earth.
I was
into it.
I was on YouTube and I was like, wait, didn't they just do Romulus like last year? They're doing another, and I was like, oh, it's a show.
Guys, I think
it looks good.
I think it's worth letting Phie react to this trailer.
Ooh. I'm gonna go crazy.
Hold on, man. I don't want to sign in. All different colors. Hold on, yo. Oh, motherfucker. Because I'm using Firefox. All right, here we go. So let's let Phie react to this because I think you're gonna really. I
want you to watch the Silent Hill movie.
All right, hold on. I want to lower this a little bit because so they can hear our reaction. All right, let's do this for Phie, you guys. Hold on 1 second. All right, that's cool. Oh, shit. All right, here we go. What the hell, man? Sorry, you guys.
I'm so scared it's going to show something that we shouldn't show.
No, it's good. But why is it not letting me see this, man? All different colors.
I'm freaking out. You're clicking a lot of things, babe.
All right, hold on. All right. I think this is okay. All right, so how do we look over here? Because you're up to date, right?
I think so.
All different colors. Okay, so this is going to show that, and then I click on that. Okay, so ready? Babe, you got to watch here.
Okay. Oh.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, okay. They're doing a lot of talking.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't really trying to do a lot of reading.
Don't worry, you ain't going to be having to read shit. Babe, when we play this together, it's going to be insane.
Jordo says the F stands for front door.
It's Wheezy F, baby.
What is this?
It's and we're getting there.
This is giving me Resident Evil vibes, though.
No, it's Silent Hill 2 vibes, but it's a brand new game. So the models and the enemies look way more detailed.
We're going to be a schoolgirl?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't like that. She's got like articulating hips like a 3 3/4 figure.
Jeez, this looks crazy, man. It looks so crazy.
What?
You down to play this with me, babe?
Yeah, I'm down.
Baby, are you down?
Are you down, 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 down? Oh, these are all gonna go. I'll show you how I articulate.
Oh, she got the syringe out of her? Up.
Silent Hill, Sycotron. Silent Hill F.
Yeah, this was revealed during PlayStation State of Play. Yeah, because I've never played the OGs. We just played the remake. It looks dope. I like that weapon.
So scary.
It's good though.
They're like, we're gonna do. Oh. It screams.
Yo. So.
Konnichiwa.
Yeah, that was dope, man. Darth Lopez hit us with a 199. Carb Alert, Argentina Empanadas, all trio. Malik Gurley with a $5 says it's ironic. This is a Japanese franchise they've never done in Japan before. Yo, I like that change of scenery.
Oh, it's so cool.
The whole theme and aesthetic of it. So yeah, I never played the OGs. Played Silent Hill 2 remake. We're loving it. We're streaming it kind of like every Sunday. And it's like this is a new game based off of that engine. I'm digging it.
Perry says BRB, changing my underwear.
For real.
Jeez.
Ballerina this weekend. Pretty sure a crypto cartoon is already in the works. Yo, I bet that's gonna be the new thing.
Like printing money. It's gonna make money. It's gonna be great.
Rocket my Groot till I Grogu.
Whoa.
First Guardians had a Star Wars vibe to it. Yeah, I guess Chris Pratt was like the new Harrison Ford in a
There's
sense.
another trailer. That's the second trailer. It says Polylopes. By the way, hi Polylopes. How you doing? And
what?
He says the first trailer is better. You watched like I guess a second released trailer.
Oh, which one? What trailer was better?
The first Silent Hill trailer, not the one we just watched.
That's the one that I thought they played during the State of Play. No,
I don't know.
It looks similar.
I don't care.
Jag's back in the mix. I feel like we haven't seen him in a little while.
Hello. How are ya?
Miguel. Yeah. So basically all the other Spider-Mans. The Marshall Mathers LP. What about it?
Super.
Hold on. Let me see. Yes, Polly Lopes. I actually, you know what? I don't know where I put those issues. I am caught up on the first 3 chapters of Hush 2, and I'm actually really digging it, man. I know a lot of people that I've seen have kind of criticized it, but I love Jeff Loeb, Jim Lee art. It feels very much like a continuation of the first Hush. So I'm digging it. The stuff with Joker and then Hush and Jason Todd. Yeah, I like it. Luke Cage and Jessica Jones kid is mixed. That's true.
Really? Oh, well, yeah.
Okay, so I thought that when Diamond went away, that DC started hitting shops on Tuesdays. Was that a thing, and then that changed? The opposite of Black Panther is White Tiger, right? The moon has aliens. That's the real conspiracy.
Duh!
The real conspiracy is that the moon is hollow. I was just watching Y-Files again yesterday on how the moon, it's the largest moon to planet ratio in our entire solar system. It's the only one that has like a perfectly elliptical orbit, and its mass is so much more lighter compared to its size. It's like, it doesn't make sense. And like, the dust on top of the moon is older than underneath it. And the
only way to have that happen is be with digging.
I haven't had any salty ball bagels lately. Maybe for my birthday. My birthday's on Thursday. 6 days. I'm about to be 41.
Synchrotron, you watch Y-Files? The guy AJ was recently on the Joe Rogan podcast.
He's got such a soothing voice.
He is. He's like,
the way that he ends his sentences, he should have exclamation points at the end of all these sentences. No, but he has such a smooth drawl.
Southern drawl.
It's not Southern, but it's definitely some kind of drawl.
Anytime you say drawl, that's what I'm going to think.
Bobby says, I should do comic book spoilers the following week because I usually don't pick mine up until weekend. Yeah, and people used to say that back in the day as well. The thing is, I feel like Robbie's got the day of non-spoiler reviews sewed up. I would like to do something different than what Robbie does. Which is why me and him used to do the kind of top 10 of the week where we could talk spoilers on it the following week, I guess.
We got a Sicko Social in the chat. Is this Silo Panda?
It looks like Silo Panda.
Right? Is that who this is?
What about Psychedelic? JLS.
We know who Psychedelic is. MJ's saying spoil us.
They've been saying the moon's hollow. Yeah, I know. I say to do the new comic book days on Wednesdays and spoilers on Friday. So make 2 videos out of it. Maybe
they did say, like, if the moon landing was real, let's just put that out there. Like, let's say the moon landing was real. When they came back and those guys did that interview afterward, they all seemed to be like not really interested in not talking about it. They said, there's fucking no one's Illa. It's his wife. That's who Sicko Social is.
Mrs. Illa in Australia.
Hello.
We got some Aussies in the chat. Here goes one of them.
Look at him.
Spider. Flippy, a.k.a. Spider.
I do like to collect promotional material shirts. So I have like Mountain Dew shirts. I got a Gushers promotional shirt the other day. Gushers. I love it.
Jordo got to switch to at Target. He's not a whore.
He's the game guy.
Yeah,
him and KFB.
I ain't gonna lie. First of all, KFB is a VR guy. He's probably in there right now.
That's high level gaming. He's
using 100% of your brain gaming.
Mm-hmm.
I'd crash out if that was my Switch.
Is he gonna get an implant? Are you gonna get the Neuralink KFB when you watch this on the replay?
What's mass produced? I forgot what that was.
My bag is what he was saying. They're mass produced. They're not.
Jesse would love a bag like that. TMNT or Mega Man would be cool.
Mega Man. I have a Mega Man shirt, but I don't know what I would put on the inside for Mega Man. Did Mega Man have vintage bed sheets? Did they have bed sheets back in the day? I feel like probably. I've never seen them. I need vintage bed sheets to go on the inside.
Phie is a machine, therefore they are mass produced.
Ooh.
Mr. J, good morning. Have not been watching NBA. I don't give a damn. I can't stand watching sports anymore. Like, I used to be into it a little bit, but I can't do it no more.
Mox says KFB is getting chased by agents as we speak.
Tommy Key lost 2 stone unintentionally. That's why
it's like 30 pounds.
Do you ever forget the lyrics to a song and just say F it, la, la, la? Yes. Or just make up my own words?
There are songs to this day.
Or just say the words wrong.
That I swear are my favorite songs. There are sections of it. I don't know what the friggin' words are.
Mm-hmm. Yo, I would love if KFB committed to doing a highlight reel of every morning show. I would upload it on our channel, giving him credits and links to his channel, and do some type of collaboration like that. Because I think that, not a lot of people like to watch live streams or 2-hour podcasts, but I think there would be a lot of people that would watch a 5-minute highlight reel to kind of get the gist of it.
Let me tell you right now, KFB.
Some people just watch the highlights.
I rewatch the videos you made of us frequently.
Damian Wayne says, Jem, previously you said you don't lift and do cardio on the same day, so I'm wondering how many days or a week you do cardio. Well, I do a 10-minute warm-up on the days that I lift, but I was actually thinking about this the other day. I do an 8-day cycle, so it's 2 days of cardio and 6 days of lifting. So I'll lift for 3 days, chest and buys, and then shoulders and back, and then legs and tries, and then a cardio day, and then I restart it. So really, it's a 4-day cycle. But if you're talking about in a week, yeah, it's kind of like once or twice a week, depending on how you look at it.
I used to walk for like an hour and do like 3 miles. Now I walk the entire time he's in the gym, and I'm doing like over 5 miles.
Cards and Comics says Nintendo avoided the tariffs by buying a warehouse in Vietnam, had all the parts shipped from China to Nam, and then assembled there. That's why the quality on the Switch 2 is bad. Damn. That's what they do a lot with the car industry, too. They ship all the parts somewhere and then assemble it there. Well, Vietnam about to get hit with the tariffs, I guess. Fingerprints on screen, staples, parts not put in correctly. Jeez Louise. Green-eyed Gemini.
What?
Oh, that's Kane Marco's old lady.
Oh,
Green-eyed Gemini.
Green-eyed Gemini. Oh, my gosh.
I'm a hazel-eyed Gemini.
It's kind of the same thing.
My eyes will be green if I wear green. Same with Phie's.
I have this pullover jacket that I got at the thrift store that is the perfect shade of green.
Babe, when are you going to do the vibranium laced bags?
They already have those. You remember 4 Comics had when we were in New York?
Oh, yeah. What about the adamantium laced?
A Sydney Sweeney bag with realistic, squishy bangers installed.
Jiggle
really,
fidget.
Tommy?
Shaved head and heavy set equals money. What? The XM videos are goated. Yeah, I checked out XM Studios, man. They did an interview with Alex, kind of breaking the silence. And what happened to XM? It's kind of like what happened to us too, man. Like shit just wasn't the same after COVID. Like their orders went down. They had a lot of high overhead and shit, but they're trying to get the backlog together. I'm hoping that XM makes a comeback because a lot of companies went under. First of all, Diamond Toys, Infinity Studios, Connecticut's, who have been around for a long time. They were the ones that were supposed to do the quarter scale Omni-Man and Invincible. And I guess that's just not getting made now.
Matthew Lundquist is requesting that all of the women pillow fight at the next GemCon.
I don't want to see the ladies fighting. Mr. J, 5 of my favorite vampire slayers. Buffy.
I'm
Blade.
Sorry, but I'm whooping all the wives' asses. I'm super competitive, and I will be blasting. I grew up with all boys. I will be knocking all of your wives out. I'm so sorry. My pillow will be the heaviest one. It'll have a Posturepedic pillow in it. One of those rubber ones.
Word. Wasp makes interesting, weird things. Tommy says, you don't know how hyped I was as a kid that the Green Ranger was called Tommy. Green is my favorite color too. Damn, that is dope, man.
Oh, that is cool. But see, the bed sheets that I have to do the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers bag only have the main 5 on them. So it feels weird. Like I could do a Green Ranger bag because I have Green Ranger shirts. I actually have green White Ranger shirts. There's probably other Power Rangers bed sheets that have the green and White Ranger and shit. But they're not the original sheets though. The ones I have are like the first sheets. Should I do the group chat? Hold on, let me see. Everybody wants to know where's Pate. Yeah, where the fuck is he? Probably is sleeping right now, right? Yeah. Well, he had a regular schedule, so he should be awake at a regular hour right now, I would think. I wonder if Pate still keeps up with Ultimate Spider-Man. Fortunate my LCS bags and boards every comic they sell and don't charge for it. Shout out to Surprise Comics and AZ. Damn, that's a good look. I remember seeing some shops that would do that too. Mox's leash might give you some competition. Your wife is a sweetheart. I don't think she would. Steve says, yeah, bro, with hair, I feel less confident and intimidated. There goes Micaiah. Yeah, I'm kind of behind a little bit. Let me get caught up a little bit.
I always got that thing.
All
on.
of the Geminis are saying that they all have green or hazel eyes as well.
What's up with
So
that,
all
right?
you fucks in the chat.
Green
Let me tell you right
bandit,
now.
like Eric Sermon.
Gemini might be the most evil zodiac sign. That Sagittarius and Aquarius. It's all the us's. Well, no, your Gemini is not the us, but
Oh, Mike was trying to tell me he was wearing his moon landing shirt today. What is that? Some type of fantasy shirt?
what happened?
I texted the group chat trying to get Pate to wake up. Hold on, what is this?
My hands are so sweaty right now.
Clammy, just like I like them.
I don't know what to do with them. They just are hot. What's up, guys?
Mox says not paying $80 for Mario Kart. Yeah, even Jordo said it feels like all the other Mario Karts, but just has that open world aspect to it.
Ooh, okay, Sweetie Pie and A Manny coming in hot. What's up, guys?
Hey,
coming in hot.
Manny Benz. Yo, we doing Cracker Barrel in August or no?
Hell the fuck yeah, we are.
Sweetie
and
Pie,
I'm
appreciate
eating
you.
everyone's sides.
You know, I stopped watching Power Rangers after the original one. Like when they went to Turbo, I checked out. I'm not watching them guys driving around in cars. Girls love charcuterie, but that's just adult Lunchables. That is true. They do care.
I like Red Eye Jedi. That sounds good. It's like it rolls off the tongue nicely.
Switch 2's overhyped. Got one for my nephew's B-Day, but definitely waited for 1-in-1 plus games are now fake physical, not down with all that digital nonsense.
Count me out.
98th plat, yo. You know, we got the 100 now, but
Flippy.
what do I have planned for my birthday? Well, it's on Thursday, so we don't have a stream. You know, that kind of sucks that my birthday is not on a stream day. I kind of want to just maybe do a little cheat meal type of thing. Maybe we'll do some za.
Our daughter Megan is like a professional baker.
She probably will bake. She's gonna bake me
She's
brownies.
gonna make brownies for her dad.
I might carb out on my birthday. I might do bagels with carps and lox in the morning.
With what?
What is it called? Crepe. No, what is it? What's the little salt balls called? Carbs, crepes, capers. With capers.
He does this. That's how we have curjol.
Maybe a little sushi for lunch.
That's where the word he thinks so. He knows like the letters that are in the word, not the order. It's the dyslexia.
Like allegories.
He's just like, whatever. You know what I'm saying.
And I want to try this pizza
Like,
place.
Carps and locks.
And Maggie's gonna make me brownies at night with peanut butter drizzle. She does her thing.
She fucking is like, she's like freaking out because she kind of wants a job, but she doesn't really want to like have a job. You know what I mean? So she's like, should I get a job? I'm like, no, don't get a job.
I told her she should get a summer job. Try to get a job at the bakery in one of these supermarkets around the way.
Yo,
Well,
she could make a red velvet cake.
Curmudgeon, I don't know if I agree with this statement. I think out of print omnis could command a premium if they're still sealed. But I think that if you have an out of print omni, it's going to be more than cover price anyway. But yeah, it could get a little bit more valuable, but there's a risk that there's like spine damage on those books that have been sealed up for years. The glue hardens and all that. We can see it on the YouTube chat, brother, that Flippy has been muted because Mike Cecilia hates him.
Yeah, it just pops up like a little message to let us know.
Hit that like if you can. If you can't, then screw it.
Mike.
Yeah, the only time the mods do something is when they mute one of our
top members. Like,
I was
what's
trying
the
to think what he would
deal?
say. Fallen Hero, good morning.
Mike says, Meg don't play in the kitchen. She was contemplating like applying for like a bakery job at like a grocery store. And I said, listen, you need to bring something with you that you've baked as like your resume. Like I might be young, but I can bake.
Like I don't have any experience, but I do know how to do this. Damn, you know what's funny? We even have that picture of her when she did the easy bake oven.
Oh my god!
Her face was like, "Is this food?"
She's just like, I think I did something here. I don't know.
JLS, what up? All right. We don't need to be thanked. Yeah, I'm just messing with you.
Oh, Flippy, I will send it to you. It's my sister-in-law's recipe. Actually, Megan altered it by adding chocolate chips to the recipe.
She's like, what are we doing walnuts for?
Yeah, I will absolutely send it to your mom. It's my sister-in-law. It's a picture of a recipe card, so she'll just have to do her best. It's good. It's great.
Yeah, Mary Jane Venom is whack. Trump and Elon remind Steve of Lex and Brainiac in the Superman Red Sun cartoon. Yo, I got to get that Absolute Edition, and that Injustice 2 omnibus is coming out. I got to holler at my boy on that.
Stylish nerd, what's up?
What up, Stylish?
Uh-huh.
He's styling.
Oh, and Tom Daly, how's it going? Sweetie Pie says, advanced happy birthday. Wishing you all the best. He's going to be 41.
Which sucks because when I started this channel, I was 33, which is cool. Like,
What?
you know, not too old.
Were you really?
But now I'm like a 40-year-old YouTuber. Like, what the heck?
What
What the
the
hell?
fuck?
The heck? Well, you guys all got older with me too, so you're old too. What's the most reasonable crash out that Peter Parker had in Spider-Man 3? What was the most reasonable crash out? When Mary Jane was dating all these other people they were broken up for one day. Yo, Maggie, speaking of her, she wants to watch the Tobey Spider-Man. She's never seen any of those movies.
Really?
I gotta do a watch through with her.
Babe, you just like
Yo, she
explaining
actually,
to everyone how you're failing.
if
as
you
a
guys
father.
remember, she makes these like dolls and figures. She's making a Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon version of Dr. Octopus.
It's
fucking crazy.
It's amazing. She's molded the clay. She's molded his head.
I'm gonna ask her to bring it in.
And then painted it. And then she's added hair to it. I really need you guys to see it. I need you guys to see what she has made. It's amazing. I think it looks exact. She also did for a school project. She made that guy Spot, the character, the Spot.
Yeah, she loves Spot.
Coming up out. Hold on.
So Spot is actually in Ultimate Incursion issue 1, which is cool. But he's not really Spot. You know, it's a different version.
Damn it. It's going to take me forever to find this. Well, when she's finished with it, we'll have to try to swindle it from her. I'm going to show them. She molded this Spot character and then she painted it and it was a school project. It's fucking amazing.
Who was more dope, Devastator or Soundwave? That's tough, man, because Soundwave did have all the cassettes and they started adding more different characters out of the cassettes as the series went on. But Devastator as the combiners, and this was pre Voltron and Power Rangers, if you ask me. But Devastator as a combiner, I don't know. Devastator's kind of cooler, I think. Soundwave is cool as a single character, but as the combiners, I was always into that. Dirty Diggler gets our 5 memberships. Phie, time to read.
All right. So I gruesome. Toby C.
Speaking of Tobey Maguire.
Snozhead. I think it's Snoozehead, but whatever. Alan W. and Jimbo Slice. That reminds me of your alter ego. Jimbo. Welcome in, guys.
Jimbo Slice.
Woohoo. Oh, hold up.
Long live Bulk and Skull. I hated the music they used to always play with them in the background. Yo, how about I met them in person at one of those Comic-Cons and they did a drop for me.
And you never used it?
I've used it before.
Oh.
Yeah, but the one guy, I think it was Skull, was like, he did more. And he was like, oh, wait, don't use that last part. Like he was saying, he went a little too crazy with it. So I respected it. But
Damn.
I lost the original files of it. But if I go back to an old video, I probably have it in the intro of it or whatever.
Bro,
I should bring that shit back.
I have no.
Run some Silent Hill later. So I hate doing the 2 streams in one day. Even when I did on Wednesday, totally tanked the morning show. So it got like 700 views. And that was a banger show too, man. So it's a shame.
Really?
I don't know. I wish
fucking it up, babe.
The YouTube algorithms. Can we just do what we want to do without consequences or repercussions?
No, they have to be problems. God damn.
Nah, JLS haven't played it yet.
So much garbage in here.
Phie actually watched Alien Earth trailer and got into it.
I don't like that it's a fucking on a subscription service. Like I don't have fucking Disney Plus. I don't want to pay for Hulu. Like
Summer Game Fest. What's going to happen during Summer Game Fest?
I can't believe I'm like wanting. Oh, hold on. I just passed the
Ridley Scott's not going to finish the Prometheus trilogy. That's a shame. D. Marcel's a youngster, man. Nah, who cares? Paying the pages.
Hold on, just because I was passing it in my foot reel. This is the Dragon Ball Z duffel bag.
Appreciate it, Toxic. Oh, yeah, this bag is fire, man. So it's not sewn together yet, but Bro, you have to finish this bag. It's actually a little bit smaller than the.
Yeah, it's a little bit
typical
slightly different design, but I used the same orange that he wears with his orange gi.
Bro, it's great. This bag is
and then
great.
the blue straps.
But the interior are vintage DBZ bed sheets. They're like white and
oh, here,
great,
I got
man.
it. I got it. I got it.
Oh, yeah. Bro, hold on, wait till it focuses in. Pull it back a little bit.
Okay, you do it. My arm is too short. I can't lean forward that far. You guys know those bed sheets, right? Hold on. Jesus Christ.
And you got the blue zipper and everything. Babe, this bag is great.
That one's a
That was
good
like her first.
one.
Was that the first one that you attempted to make?
No, the first one I made was the turtles bag I used.
Really? What, she made a Disney bag too. Is that finished?
It just needs the binding.
God. She always finishes and almost finished it.
Yo.
Thanks, Toxic. Definitely happy that we did that. Japanese horror, dope AF.
No, I'm not a DBZ head, but I found these sheets at the thrift store.
I actually do.
He
like
watches DBZ.
Well, I watched.
So I know
DB and
DBZ.
a
bit. I know like who all the characters. There's a guy at our gym who looks like Master Roshi.
Yo, I almost asked him to do a selfie with me the other day. Yo, Perry Comics said she's just 16 years old.
Leave her alone.
They say. He's talking about the girl from Silent Hill F, though.
Separated by fools who don't know what
love
is yet. Okay.
But I want you to know.
But there he is. Pate, how are you just getting here?
Go to the beginning of the stream and you can see your bag in all its glory. We're not pulling it back out again.
Why?
You can if you want to.
Okay.
I'm going to get caught up on the comments.
She's just 16.
Yeah, Toxic. I'll give it a whirl. That's not really my bag, but I will fucks with it. It kind of reminds me of Marvel Rivals in a fighting game form. And the thing is, they only showed 8 characters, right? The 4v4. So I cannot wait to see who else they add to this list, because they have mutants, they have Guardians, they have Avengers, they have Spider-Man. Yeah, they're probably gonna do it where they continue to add more and more characters.
What are you saying?
Hey yo! First of all, Fallen Hero says boss is letting them leave 2 hours early today. Yo, I dropped off Jay at work this morning. Her boss was damn 10 minutes late. I was waiting out there because he had to open the damn door.
Hey.
But I like that. That's like Kroger or Kruger. Like, there's no management here. I could run wild in this place. Like, when your boss is late, you know you're good. Coconator dropped a 10 spot.
What's up, Coconator?
Check out the Summer Game Fest. It's full of announcements for future games. Xbox press conference at 1 p.m. and the actual event is at 5. Stay Minty fresh. I will definitely try to check it out. I'm glad that I checked out the Sony one, because MK Legacy, holy moly. Thanks for the super duper.
Fucking.
This is a real trooper. Mike Tess, what up? Do they have no sound? Japanese cover of the game is very different than the U.S. cover of the game. Hold on, I gotta get where I'm at. Hold on.
Fucking doctors are always late, says Cecilia. Yeah.
All right, hold on. Here we are.
Jose Flores. Are we
forget.
iPhones or Androids? I honestly am
iPhone.
against both, but we have iPhones. We're iPhone peeps. My first cell phone I got was an Android, and as a person who's not really technologically inclined, that's a mistake. Androids are for people who really know their way around like the internet and stuff, and that's not me. So I had to switch to an iPhone because it's more user friendly.
Flippy, it does seem like we've reached the plateau of where we can go with graphics. Isn't that funny? To the point where we have games like the new Marvel fighting game where it's like, okay, let's just do an aesthetic. It doesn't have to be super realistic or anything. Did we not have? I guess we don't really need sound.
You see this phone?
It's a potato.
This is Mike. This is what takes those amazing pictures.
D. Marcel, her camera shakes like.
Yep. It's got
17
whatever
seasons.
Michael J. Fox has.
Shit got as many seasons as R. Kelly trapped in the closet.
What is that? What is that, bro, Malik? Is it a good bro or a bad bro?
Bro, Silent Hill 2 remake is a long ass game. Like, we've been playing that shit for hours.
Yeah, and I'd like to play for more hours. We're only halfway through.
How difficult would it be to collect all the X-Men Omnis? I don't know that it will be that difficult because they do reprints and such. Jeez Louise, Della Reese with the crease. Pate came in, just woke up, wiping a cold
First
ass eye.
of all, he said he got off work and went to the gym until 2:00 in the morning.
Yo, I feel like, is it easy to fall asleep after that? Or are you all like hyped up?
Yo, I would be fucking pumped.
Well, I guess if you work out hard enough, you'll be tired. But Pay with a $20 super chat. It's his penance for his tardiness.
There's no need.
I guess we can forgive him.
Oh my
Is
God.
FF doomed? Pun intended. I hear there's issues in production. That kind of sucks, but I'm still gonna see it.
It looks like Exhibit A, Austin LeMay. This phone is really hanging on for dear life.
Yeah.
It started to like not register when I touched stuff on the screen.
Yeah, so Damian Wayne, I don't think it would be. I don't know how. I think it's possible. I think it's very possible because they do reprint books that go out of print. So you might have to wait for some. There are a good amount of them. There's got to be like 25 X-Men Omnis, and I don't think you need every single one of them. I don't have every one anymore. Yeah, start that up. What's my take on Marvel shifting their print stories to coincide with the MCU? Will current high-value comics maintain worth 10 to 20 years? I think Marvel Comics is smart with their timing of releases when it comes to Omnis. Like, you'll see Fantastic Four Omnibus come out. Oh, and there's a new Doom 2099 ongoing that's about to drop. I think it's smart to kind of make everything together because what you want is that movie-going audience to hit comic shops. Otherwise, comics eventually die. Do I think that current high-value comics will maintain worth in 10 to 20 years? It's hard to say, man. I think it's safer with Silver Age, Golden Age, Silver Age and stuff. Modern stuff, I think is more risky because it's kind of like one of those things like it's manufactured scarcity rather than just naturally being scarce. Like AF-15 is like there's not as many of them floating around. But just because they only printed 100 of this specific variant doesn't mean people even want it or care about it. It's not really, it doesn't have as much significance as a key issue, like a true key. You know what I mean? So I would say I would lean towards no, to be really real. They say, I hope it's not doomed.
Yo, this is the exclusive chat, Flippy. He sent a picture making fun of me.
How did he make it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I only saw the Silent Hill F trailer from Wednesday. Phil, hello.
I just want you to know
if I could fly, I'd pick you up, I'd take you into
the night.
We appreciate it, Matt. Even though you're always hitting on Phie, I get it though. Malik is a member for 5 months. DC is random with Omnis. You never know what drops. Yeah, they're
it's a
weird,
crazy
man.
day.
DC is wilding out with it. And then so I thought it was weird when Donnie Cates named his Carnage event Absolute Carnage because you have Absolute Editions, but it's like, okay, that's DC Comics. And then you have DC knowing they make Absolute Batman this, Absolute Batman that to make a whole universe called Absolute. And then you have Absolute Batman, an ongoing series. It's super confusing, man. Who the hell does that? They need to hire me or in one of these companies, man. Like with Image Skybound, I would have said, bro, put the cover A between the issues so people know when to stop if they got to go somewhere or to know what even issue that we're reading right now.
The Wingless asks, why does ice float if heat rises? It's because of the density. It has to do with the density.
Why are we talking about that?
Because he just said it. I don't fucking know.
Scott Williams is still inking Jim Lee. He is the inker on Hush 2. Scott Williams, I know Scott Williams too, man. Super cool guy. He works closely with my friend Brent. That's the one that they do like Whatnot streams with and all their like exclusives. So shout out to Scott and Brent. And I did interview Scott Williams one time back in the day. Oh, damn.
There's a whole other chat going on in our freaking chat.
I was supposed to send that to Comic Tom. I spoke with Comic Tom yesterday. That's my guy. I thought I did this. Oh, yeah. You know what? I got to send this to Tom real quick. I'm about to hit him up.
Yeah.
If I could fly, I'd pick you up. I'll take you into the night and show you a love Sorry, guys. If I don't do this now, I'll forget. Tom's got this new thing he's doing. I think it's a new Instagram page where it's like comic creator content, and he's gonna we're gonna create shorts and stuff, and both share them on our pages type shit. Steve Burke in the house, member for 3 months. Absolute Universe going nuts. So yeah, I mean, I love the stories. It's just I feel like they should have used a better title. They should have just stuck with the All In, Batman All In, even though it's very poker to me, poker face. Quick guy says interesting.
Lucas Soltero, you're not in the Discord?
Vodka. Luke Cage put it down in the Jessica Jones Alias, and then they recreated that scene in the show where they break the bed frame because they're both like superheroes. I thought that was a great take.
First of all,
a realistic take on comic book characters.
They do that in Twilight.
Yep, got to break
Edward
the bed frame.
breaks that bed to bits.
Yeah, so Luke Cage does that with Jessica Jones.
But isn't Jessica Jones also a superhero? Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. They're both so she can take it, he can take it. So they both get off on the fact that each of them can take it.
Wow.
I'm over here and I'm sweating. Anyway, Y-Files is so good. I was trying to figure out what the hell he was saying, but yeah. Every time it goes, see, Y-Files understands fade to black after a mic drop moment. And it says YF, and it always makes you think, what the fuck?
He'll be like, and that's why we never went to the moon.
So Image Skybound would be like, that's why we never went to the moon, because the moon landing, bro, you got to have the fade to black moment, bro. You got to give us time to absorb what you just dropped. Starscream squishes Sparkplug, fade to black moment.
No, just start the next episode. Next scene.
Yeah. Some say the moon is the reflection of the earth. Well, the Bible says that it's we have two lights in the sky, the sun and the moon.
Well, the moon doesn't create light, so
just reflects.
It just reflects light.
Yeah. Netflix did a 30th anniversary special, and the last season they were going to do a reboot, but they let it go. Talking about Power Rangers. They bombed the moon, and it vibrated for a long time like it's hollow. Yep. Spoilers. No one's Illa's wife. Psychosocial. Okay, yeah, I didn't realize that they had that reveal then. Nobody told us. There goes No One's Illa. What up, what up?
What up?
Silent Hill 4, The Room. Give it a try. Underappreciated psychological narrative. Don't spoil it. What system was that for? Transformers are on the moon, on the dark side of the moon. Nate Dogg likes the 2-video idea, but if it's too much, Friday is a good idea so you can catch up on the weekend. Yeah, so the whole thing is I don't want to cram reading. That's just not fun for me, man. And again, Rockin' Robbie kind of owns that. I feel like he does a great job of reading every title, dropping it Tuesday night even. And I kind of feel like I want to do something a little bit different than that.
So first of all, what's up, Phelps? I feel like I haven't seen you in the whole chat.
MJ, I do remember. No, Phelps was here. I do remember that you work for NASA. So you're part of the problem. No,
what?
He does something like
what?
I forgot. You told us what you do with them. You work for a company that manufactures parts for them.
He goes, listen, I help draw the little dents that are on the moon.
I help with the CGI that makes us look like we're orbiting the
I help
the planet.
make all the details and all the craters.
No,
I'm in charge of colorizing the moon. No,
I'm not going to read Tommy Key's moon landing thing. KFB's yeah. The only time I heard of Mega Man was from South Park. Yo, I'll never forget when I visited my grandmother in New Jersey. She took me to Albertsons.
You had a grandmother who lived in New Jersey.
My
old
Rhoda,
lady creep.
My grandma Rhoda. She lived in Fort Lee, New Jersey. She's the one that took me to the bodega that was in her apartment building that looked like a hotel that had the Mighty Mutanimals. That's my first comic. I think it's right over there. But they also had a video rental within the Albertsons, and that's before I've ever even seen an Albertsons. And I rented Mega Man, and because I think I traveled with my NES, and I hated Mega Man. I hated it, and ever since then I never rocked with Mega Man.
I like Mega Man. I used to know the code to get to the last bad guy.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter because you need the weapons from the other bosses to defeat the last guy.
I didn't really care when I was a kid. I just knew the code to get to the last bad guy, and everyone was like, "How do you remember that?" I'm like, "Listen, I just know."
What was it? ABACABB?
No, it was like a screen that had all these squares you had to put like images in. And you had to get the right.
ABACABB was
Xavier
the code.
Alvarez just became a Gemini.
Oh.
Whoa!
Anyway, that code was, I think, for Contra for 99 lives and Mortal Kombat Blood Code on Sega Genesis. X to the A. Now he's a true Gemini.
There he is. His name was made with all the remaining letters from the alphabet after all the other words were written.
Yo, Noahzilla, I also cannot wait to I can't wait till we meet up in August, do another Round the Fire sesh.
Wait, is he coming to it? Is he going to be there? Is that when we're going to meet him?
He says can't wait. Are you coming to the States? Catch a ride with Flippy. We'll send you the body bag. Put Flippy in the bag.
No.
He only weighs 80 kg.
How many real
No,
pounds
47
is that?
kg.
How many real pounds is that?
103 apparently. If Flippy weighs 103 pounds, Pate could dumbbell press him
each
twice.
arm.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Also, May said mega meh.
Yeah, I never fought. Yo, as a Mario, I'm a Mario kid, and I rented Mega Man. Hated it.
Yeah, Jonathan Vasquez, Mega Man X was the shit.
I played
though.
Mega Man X on SNES. I never could get into it. Just the running and gunning. I don't know. I just never got into it. Super Nintendo, SNES.
I can't. It was a great one for me.
What is this song? I'm packed and I'm holding. I'm smiling. She's living. She's golden. She lives for me. Says she lives for me.
This is, first of all, this is Third Eye Blind.
Sing it with the melody.
I can't sing it with a melody because I can't say it fast enough. I'm packed and I'm holding. I'm smiling. She's living. She's golden. She lives for me.
She lives for me. Something.
Pure motive. But I don't. Those are the parts of the song I don't know.
I want something
to get me through this semi-charm kind of life,
baby.
I want. That's it. Thank you, Mike.
You got it.
You know.
Hazel Eye Gemini's in the house. Nintendo has always been as PlayStation always and forever. First of all, PlayStation came around after Nintendo's third system. They had to compete with N64.
Mike, you picked the part of the song doesn't talk about doing meth.
Right.
There's
the whole
this
song
part
about
in the
meth.
song about
take a bump and then I take a bump.
About doing drugs.
Right.
Drogas.
Pillow fighting. Oh my God, yes. Psychosocial's with it.
Yeah, me and her are going to be going at it.
Did anybody get that Sydney Sweeney bathwater yet? How was it?
I want one.
We should get the Gwyneth Paltrow shit too. Pillow fight and mud wrestling, good combo.
Or baby oil wrestling, like Diddy.
D. Marcel really read all of the, really watched all the Power Rangers joints. I haven't seen Buffy movie or show. Should I start it? So people love the show. It was directed by Joss Whedon. It was supposed to be really good. I remember watching Buffy and Angel. Honestly, never really got into it. I loved Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the movie, though, which was totally different, like a bimbo type of girl.
Oh, really?
It was like a comedy, horror comedy, but more on the comedy side. It was like Teen Wolf kind of movie, but Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That the movie doesn't get enough credit, I think.
Mike says all of the songs were about drugs.
Leash might give you some competition on the pillow fighting. Feels like it's clobbering time. Comic time.
Wait, Phelps, what are you talking about, Phie? You got 30 minutes till it goes live. What is it? What goes live?
Minutes,
Remind me.
30 minutes.
You've got 30 minutes.
Comic time's up early in the morning, yawning.
The thing about women's bath water is basically you're steeping in your own filth.
I've been doing Have the Great Blues too, for sure.
And it's the filthiest filth that you could ever think of.
What do I think would make a better beat maker or producer name? Self Jupiter or Red Eye Jedi easily is way better.
I don't know what Self Jupiter is.
No, I don't like that one at all. It's the opposite of rolls off the tongue.
30 minutes until the bathwater goes live?
30 minutes. Coconator dropping 10 spots this Friday. There would be no PlayStation 1 if Nintendo hadn't said no to what they were trying to do with Sony and a disc drive. In other words, Sony was jealous. Was the jealous X that made it big. Damn. Yeah, because Nintendo didn't want to go disc. But then they did go mini disc with GameCube. Yo, I feel like GameCube, this might be a hot take. I think GameCube might be the worst Nintendo system.
What?
The only thing it had going for it, but so GameCube had Smash Bros. Melee. Which one was it?
Hold on, I just want to say, Alistair McRae. Both of those words work. It's Melee. I believe it's Melee. That's how I say it.
It had Resident Evil 4, but I think other systems had Resident Evil 4, so that doesn't count.
That bathwater is gonna sell. It's already sold out. They just have to put it up, and they're on the secondhand market. Those things are gonna go crazy.
The other contender for worst Nintendo like home console might be the Wii U. What a waste that was. I bought it for Mario Maker.
Mike was really glad I bought that custom GameCube then. He said, Mike, he doesn't think when he talks. He doesn't care.
No,
he doesn't.
I appreciate the custom GameCube, but
he says things that are.
So who's with me? So what's the worst Nintendo console? First of all, you got the GameCube because we wanted to play Smash Bros at GemCon, which we did, which was fire.
And we're going to be playing it again at StatueCon, so you're bringing it again.
Mike's
Sega CD? You mean Sega Saturn?
No, but that's not Nintendo. But Wii U, Wii U might be the worst one then. Yeah, you're right.
But what was the Game Gear?
Gem loves the Wii U.
Game Gear is Saturn.
Wii U is the worst one,
right?
No, Game Gear is the Sega handheld.
Sega handheld. Thank you. Yes. Yes.
So yeah, Wii U is the worst Nintendo console. So what's the second worst?
The Virtual Boy?
No, I'm talking about that's like a handheld. It's like a head held. I feel bad now, Mike. I appreciate the game.
He does, Mike. He feels bad that he got caught.
No, I like the GameCube.
Mean out loud.
First of all, we got it in the loft. The kids were digging it too. They're like, "Is this a custom GameCube?
Did somebody make this really for you? Why would they make this for you?
Least
Who are you?"
Throws uppercuts as well.
Ooh, listen. I would love nothing more
to get uppercutted.
Than to get into a real good wrestling match with all the ladies.
She's strong.
I am pretty strong.
She trains with
I do.
The Virtual Boy does suck. Yo, all red, it burns your retinas. It gets all your rods and cones messed up. Do I eat boiled eggs? I don't. I would though.
Bold. You didn't eat not one goddamn egg I boiled for Easter.
I did.
Oh, actually, I did when I made deviled eggs.
I like deviled eggs. I like hard boiled eggs. I don't make hard boiled eggs though, but I should as a snack. You know, I should do that. First of all, I sent it to Phie sent it to me. Costco, 96 eggs for $12 or some shit like that.
$16. No, Sam's Club.
Yeah.
90
Salty
goddamn.
Paul's.
90 bomba clot eggs.
He's speaking Hebrew. I was. The chef's chocolate salty balls, right? Thank you, sweetie. Sweetie Pie. Sweetie Pie TK. So that's TK. He's always changing his name.
Wait. Sweetie Pie changed her picture.
It's not a her. That's TK. That's Perry Comics, bro. Beans don't burn on the grill. Fish don't fry in the kitchen.
Something like that.
Beans don't burn on the
grill.
grill.
Is a D1. Right. What is it? What's NCAA?
Isn't that college?
Is it college?
I think it's college football.
Champ.
Stylish nerd.
When I show up with all my knuckles taped. No, I'm joking.
Tom Daly says, good morning. Happy you're bringing back the weekly comic book reviews. We're bringing back single issue comics somehow on the channel. I'm not really sure how we're going to do it yet, but.
Perry's correcting you. He says, nah. TK47 is now good luck TK. This is some other TK.
So is it, but why? We're assuming Sweetie Pie TK is a female, but maybe they can correct it.
It's absolutely a woman.
Could be a guy or a girl. No.
Sweetie Pie?
That's for the name thing for George. Is this new? Okay, no. No Raimi Spider-Man. I'll see myself out. It's my fault I haven't made her watch it yet. Oh, Jay Lucian turned 49 on Saturday. Well, happy belated birthday.
Saturday. Oh my God, today's my cousin's birthday.
Jag. Which one?
The twins. I have to text her.
What's the most common or favorite story that you tell people about your kids? Oh, you tell us. We tell you guys all of our kids' stories.
Yeah, tell us about your goddamn kids.
Tommy says his ex runs a cake business. Bitches be baking. That's what I think what he meant.
I told her, I said, Megan, you could sell these little mini banana bread loaves. I said, people will buy these shits. They're so good.
Stylish says he started his channel at 41, so you're better off than me.
It's both of their birthdays.
But now you're in a world where there are 40-year-old comic book YouTubers, and that's just normal.
It's just normal.
Alice McRae moved twice since watching this channel. Found the channel by the custom Iceman, I'm sure, right? Of course, shoot me a pic. Duh. Can shoot a pic of what? RPR's got to roll out
later.
Oh, ballerinas from the world of John Wick. Okay. Yeah, we need more gems in the chat. Flippy forgot to mention that during GemCon, when he was getting his first omnibus, Golden Age Cap, I was heavy into Cap in general, so I watched your Cap statue videos too. I love the one with the classic shield. Yeah, with the not the circle one, right?
That shield though is only like in the first issue or so. After that, they change it.
Rest in peace, Kimbo Slice for real from the 305. Time for the second YouTube channel. I know, man.
Listen.
Mike Plex will have Alien
Listen.
Earth. Thank you.
I really want to do a sub taste testing. Even though I've tasted all of the subs, I want to compare them live. And cookies. Subs and cookies. Combo.
Stylish Nerd has declared me t-shirt winner today.
You haven't even seen the back of my shirt. It's got them chasing each other on the back.
Peace, Jag. The DBZ bag would go good with the DBZ Crocs that dropped this year.
Yeah, the DBZ bag.
Goes crazy, yeah.
It's cool.
It goes Pate. Super Saiyan Goku. That's sick. I got a unused DBZ snapback hat that matches that perfectly. Would definitely donate to the Kizzles. The wingless. Why does ice float if heat rises? Because of its density, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it floats in water, so it's in its own, still H2O.
It's in its own soup.
It's just in a different state.
It's in its own soup.
We're all in bed with Pate. All of us are, actually. Flippy really misses Pate.
Aww.
Yo, I still want to watch Kai. I think I actually bought the first season on Blue. I got to check it out, man.
It's okay, Stylish Nerd. I understand.
KFB montage incoming. That is a sexy sack. Psychosocial, she's digging it too. Hey man, can you say Kamehameha for this quick pick? What was that? The girl didn't know how to say it or something? It was like a DBZ channel. But I always thought it was weird how it's the Kamehameha wave, but he says Kamehameha. But it's like, it's not the Kamehameha wave. You know what I'm saying? Kamehameha. Curmudgeon's at 143.
Later.
Big sack. Big one.
Big.
I hope they add Ultron and Hulk in the Marvel game. Yeah, they just added him to Rivals.
I love cannolis, Road Dog.
I think this table was just an Amazon scoop up. I just wanted an all white table that's big. Babe.
What? Why do you gotta say it like that? Why do you gotta say it? Listen, it'll be in the lineup, Pate. It'll be in the lineup. I can't guarantee you it's gonna get a good spot though. It's not gonna get a good runner-up type of thing.
I don't know what was it. Oh, jeez Louise. Just happy to see art direction better than the Marvel vs. Capcom 3 art style, which wasn't as good as MVC 2. I haven't played MVC 3 in a really long time. Other than graphic novels, do you guys read regular books? Any favorite authors? No, not really. My daughter is reading whatever that book is called that Clive Barker wrote before Hellraiser. I might read that.
I hate to say this because I really feel like it makes people look at me in a certain way, but I hate reading. I hate it. It's my kryptonite. If I have to read something to get understanding on it, I'd be like, listen, I'd rather not understand it. I hate reading.
Still looking for Uncanny X-Men Omnibus Volume 1. Yeah, just wait for the reprint. I'm sure one is coming.
If I was better at it, if I were better at it, I might be more into it, but I have really bad reading comprehension.
Steve went to the gym. Well, the retention gets better the more you read.
I'm also dyslexic, so.
Steve went to the gym last night at 11 and walked at 3.5 at 3 level for 40 minutes and went straight to sleep. I did it because I ate super late. Yo, I always want to do that too, like because that's what my father said. Like after he eats dinner, he'll do cardio at night and then don't eat anything else after that. But right now I'm doing 6 incline at 3 speed.
I appreciate that from the dungeon. He said, Phie, you know too much shit to not be reading. I'm calling cap.
She don't like to read.
No, I hate it. I don't read good.
Yo, we need to do the karaoke for show.
No, Nate Dogg, I'm down.
Will D. You don't think they expected the absolute runs to take off? What makes you think that?
One of the voice actors from the DBZ shit just died. But wait, I thought that it was from the King of the Hill. One of the King of the Hill voice actors just died too. I think he was murdered.
Clint, just look at this sense. Why does it make sense that the covers would be in the back? It doesn't make any sense. The covers go in the front.
They're the cover. It's in the name. It's the cover.
The coverless chapter really ticked your boy Gem off. That's DC, bro. When do they ever make sense? Yeah. I'm your density.
John Redcorn. If Phie read, we wouldn't get Phie facts. Mock Swagger's right. You're right. You're so right.
The Discord is fun, man.
I'm really bad at it though.
I think that the likes don't necessarily update. You might have to refresh to see that update. Do I ever mess with a simulator game? I used to have this plane simulator game on the computer back when I was a youngster.
Oh, I kind of remember.
And I used to have like a joystick, like you know what I'm saying, like one of those. What do you call them? You know, to fly with. And I actually did.
I don't
like that.
I don't remember. I think joystick is just the name.
But it was like whatever. It was cool.
The quick guy loves the simulator game. Stimulator.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know a lot of people did like the MVC3 style, but I mean it's not sprites like how MVC2 was. It was definitely 3D renders and shit, but with more of a stylistic approach.
It's not called that, Tommy Keys. I don't believe you.
Do I think DC will follow what happened to Diamond and IDW?
What happened with all the distributors?
Well, they have Lunar and Penguin, so I don't know why that would necessarily affect DC like that. As far as publishing,
the voice of Vegeta has passed.
That's sad. Rest in peace. Luke Cage and Rosario Dawson screw everyone in the Netflix verse. The Night Nurse, they don't call her the Night Nurse for nothing. First of all, through God, all things are possible. So jot that down.
Right.
Polylopes agrees with my take on the Transformers Deluxe. I read it in Hoopla, and what does that mean? And when there was no covers or issue breaks, I was so fatigued. I was like, damn, issue 1 is meaty. And that's what I was thinking. I was like, is issue 1 oversized? What I forgot to say in that video is that I didn't plan on reading the whole thing in one sitting. I planned on reading like 1 or 2 issues and then, you know, put it down and do something else. But it kind of forced me to read the first 6 issues, which wasn't terrible, but it was just weird. John Doe, what up?
Hollow Moon, bro. It's just it's a space station.
Silent Hill 4 was on PS2. The moon is made of cheese. The ancient ruins on the moon. It really had to do with something unique. It's really hard to do something unique that will get people to watch. You telling me, brother? Even if you can get your subscriber count up, that don't mean that's a guaranteed view, you know?
The quick guy, you keep writing stimulator instead of simulator. You keep putting in stimulator.
What's my favorite stimulator? Coffee.
Whoa.
Galactus already ate us. I want something. Flippy says all the computer technology we use today stems from the boom in the 70s, which directly led from NASA scientists who worked on the very real lunar program. Fade to black. If you watch the End of Y Files, he usually debunks like 80% of the things that he says in the video. But sometimes it's not always debunked.
But he didn't debunk the Philosopher's Stone, so there's still hope for that.
Are you still working on that?
No. I haven't even gotten started.
Polylove says Mega Man is peak screw Mario except for Super Mario Galaxy, which is ironically my least favorite Mario game.
What about Super Mario Party?
No, I have never rocked with that. My sisters used to play that. The second controller invincibility exploit in Mega Man 2 was goated. I do remember that. Listen, Gem, it's called progression. Using the boss's weapons to defeat the next boss or figuring out which boss is weak. Yeah, I didn't really comprehend that as a youngster.
Yeah, Tommy Keys knows what I'm talking about. He gets it. He knows what the Philosopher's Stone is.
If you don't know, now you know.
It's basically alchemy. That's what I gather.
Shoulder pressing Flippy for reps in August before I start drinking. Yeah, I guess, yeah. In other words, Mega Man was too hard. Whatever.
Yeah.
He is Italian. Mario is an Italian plumber, but he doesn't say it's a me Mario. It's Sumi Mario.
He speaks. Was it Japanese?
Yeah.
And he's got a Hispanic name. He's everybody.
The Wii U is USB free, but what does that mean? Like, what does that matter?
Mike, you don't have 6 gallons. You better get that shit on heat.
From the dungeons in the house, what's this obsession with women's bathwater ever since Gwen Stefani said it? I would throw that shit right up.
Well,
I don't know. I would drink your bathwater, just some thirsty ass shit.
When you see me come onto the stream and I've got a blue mustache, I don't want to hear any of it from you guys.
Painted Pages loves the Buffy movie, especially when she says F me gently with a chainsaw. Yeah, that's what everybody's saying about Sony became a gaming company when Nintendo did them dirty last minute during the joint project. So basically, Nintendo being dicks made the modern gaming industry.
Damn.
JM says that bathwater is going to sell out. And didn't she just break off her engagement with her fiance? She was like, "Look, I'm too hot right now. I can't be tied
like, listen,
down.
this is not really good for me long term."
Sega CD sucked, bro. It's got Melee, Double Dash, Luigi Mansion. So first of all, Double Dash doesn't hold a candle to Mario Kart 64. Luigi's Mansion sucked.
And Tommy Keys, I believe you. He says in the UK, there's a slang term for when you see a girl that you think is hot, you say, "I drink her bathwater."
The Wii, yeah, I know. The Wii did it.
I know. You said it.
The Wii was super innovative, man. People love the Wii. GameCube was goated. Wii U was way worse. I agree. Virtual Boy obviously sucked. Damian Wayne says GameCube was trash. Sega Dreamcast underrated.
Dreamcast.
I had that. Nights into Dreams was my shit. Played Virtual Fighter 2 on there, I think. Or that might have been Sega Saturn. Wii U hands down is the worst. What? Jonathan Vasquez says Pokemon Coliseum.
Will D can't stand it. He says Luigi Mansion is great. This is madness.
I hated it. After Mario 64, Sunshine was a letdown.
Really?
Luigi's Mansion was a relay. Yes.
No, your sister loved playing Mario Sunshine.
How about it sucked?
With the water,
the
squirting water.
No. Jonathan says GameCube was the best. Virtual Boy, worst console and idea Nintendo ever had. Wii U or the Virtual Boy, bro. I would say Wii U is worse than GameCube. Wii U for sure. The Virtual Boy.
I feel a yawn coming again. Fuck.
Nintendo 64 and Wii U were Nintendo 64 is one of Nintendo's best consoles, bro.
Jeez, Mark. You can't say things
GameCube
like
is
that.
top 3 system. Wii U's the worst, and the Wii was not great for good games. Yeah, the Wii U was good for Nintendo games, but not third-party games, right? Switch 2 is second worst so far. I really didn't like what the Wii U was. When I found out it was a new console after 4 years of the Wii coming out, I thought it was software. Yeah, it should have been like a controller enhancement thing or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Second got to be GameCube. The Switch Lite, to be honest, is probably the biggest waste of time as a Nintendo console. And why does PlayStation always do that? They come out with a new console, then they come out with the slim version. Why aren't we coming out slim in the beginning? I won't be able to avoid the MK or Street Fighter beatdown in August. There's no cheat code for me, bro. Okay, I'm ready.
I'm trying to see how far
I don't even
back
need to
you
train.
are.
I'm doing 0 training heading into StatueCon.
All right, I think you're close. You're getting close.
Double Dash is the greatest Mario Kart game on GameCube. It's probably the only one. On
Yo,
GameCube.
Robert Hillary just commented on that too. He says Double Dash is way better.
Really? Next, you're going to say Diddy Kong Racing, which people actually do say is really good. Game Gear and PSP were way ahead of its time. The Switch of the 90s, PSP especially. Best Nintendo system would be Super Nintendo. I think I might agree with that. NES as a close second. Or Nintendo 64 even. Costco got 2 dozen eggs for $5. Buy 10 at a time if they don't restrict me. Sometimes they only let you buy 3.
That is the last thing that you should do to pay is restrict him.
Comic Forsaken. What's my favorite comic run of all time? I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. Favorite run of all time? It's got to be something nostalgic that I grew up with. Death of Superman or Maximum Carnage, just out of the nostalgia. And
Ooh, I have a question for the chat.
those are also like my favorite omnibus too for the same reason.
So Jay is getting into VHS.
Yeah.
What is the best way to buy a VHS player and a CRT TV?
Garage sale probably, or
How
antique store.
is there
thrift
any
store.
hope of us getting this for her to like let her carry out her media dreams? I gotta find a VHS.
It's
player.
college wrestling and the whatever you said, D1 at whatever.
Oh yeah.
I never got into wrestling. Super Smash Bros. Tape Knuckles.
Best bet is garage sale. All right, Dirty Diggler. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. eBay. Ooh, eBay. Because then, yes, they sell for crazy money now.
Yeah, I can see.
TVs?
I bet.
No. A pawn shop. That's a good idea.
I was talking to your daughter's Spider-Man art. Do you think most people in your 40s and up are true comic lore fans because they were there when it wasn't popular? But see, to me, I thought it was popular. When I was a kid in the 90s, I thought comic books were crazy popular. They were cool as hell. You had the cartoons, toys, video games, musicians would reference them, rappers. Like, I thought comic books were always cool to me growing up as a kid in the 90s.
What's up, sicko?
If you do enough ice, maybe you'll float. Road Dog in the house. I need a ballerina from Naples that knows how to bake cannolis.
I love cannolis.
Penn Station subs for the win. Get
right.
me through this.
I think it's time to wrap it up.
Phie facts. Yeah, you read a lot of these. The quick I love stimulator games.
You're not as close as I thought you were to the end.
Yeah. Yeah, it actually is called a joystick. Yo, Roller Coaster Simulator. I don't think I ever played them, man. I remember playing these computer games at like a summer camp one time. There was like a really high graphic at the time, like mini golf game that I really dug. You know what game I really love? The game where you're the little thing and they have like all the bricks on top, and then you hit the ball that goes up, and then you hit the thing and the ball goes into 1,000,000.
Brick Breaker.
I like the ones that have like really, the more modern versions of those. That's my shit.
Where it's moving around in a circle.
All that.
Circle.
Hoopla's a digital app that uses your local library. It's how I'm reading a lot of indie books. Oh, okay. Goat Simulator is fun.
Not good enough, Nate Dog.
Have you ever seen As Above, So Below? It's an awesome movie about the Philosopher's Stone. Damn, Phie.
I know.
Check that out.
I need to take a screenshot when you.
Luigi's Mansion is the goat. This is madness. Arnold, I love the Wii. Buddies and I would play bowling for hours. Sunshine is pretty mid. I'll give you that. Wii, better than the Switch all day. The Wii sucked too. Its best feature was being able to play GameCube games. SNES, then 64 for me. Yeah, Super Nintendo. That was like my favorite console, man. That's what had Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat and all that. Super Mario World. Yeah, all the Geminites are coming out with slim versions in 2025. Between the 5 or 6 of us, we probably lost like 200 pounds.
I
more.
love it.
I should watch the Ink Pull podcast with Sean Crystal and Mateo. I met them at Dallas Fan Expo. Great guys. Just great.
Just great.
Even the consoles are losing weight. Exactly. First half of Snyder's Batman New 52 run is your fave? Yeah, estate sales for that kind of stuff. eBay would be an easy one to get it fast without hunting. I would think pawn shops too.
Pawn shops is where I think I'm going to go.
Yeah. Facebook Marketplace. Get Sony, very solid CRT and VHS back then, built to last.
All right, Sony. Got to go Sony. Sony.
The Psycho 45, Phie.
Yes.
Yes,
sir.
Alistair says don't drop money on those TVs. I think he's talking about the new ones that were like $1,000 expensive ones.
I don't want those.
Gangway.
Everything I want already exists. I don't need a brand new one.
Nah, man, we had showings. We got feedback. They were like, no, we like the house. It's just kind of too big for us. It's like, bro, you saw the square footage when you came, but
they were like, maybe it would look smaller though.
Then we had another one that they were like, man, they love the house, but just the backyard wasn't big enough. And they actually made an offer on another house in our neighborhood, and now it's pending. So like, fuck, man.
How do we make our backyard bigger? We can't.
I still haven't played Resident Evil 4 Remake, man. I should play that.
I do like the Resident Evil games. That Resident Evil games remind me of
Mojo Rising.
When we used to go to Buddy's house every day.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's when we used to play Resident Evil 1.
I don't want to buy an adapter though, Alistair. I want a real thing. Aw, thank you.
We didn't do karaoke at GemCon, but I did dance on camera. Not sure what's worse. That's funny. Fuzzy dropped us a $10 holler. We're about to bounce too, man. We got to do. We got to go to the gym.
Yep, and then
the housing market sucks right now for sure. I still need to play Devil May Cry. Yeah, man. So it's Friday. I hope everybody has a great weekend. We should be doing some Silent Hill 2 remake streams this weekend. Maybe we'll do Saturday and Sunday to try to make it up. We got to get to the end of this damn game already. Yo, I really appreciate you guys watching live, hanging out with us. It was been a blast as always. Yo, a lot of super chats and shit today, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you to all the mods. Chad Fister,
thanks for the
Cecilia.
Mods, for muting people and unmuting them.
I'm sure I'm forgetting people. Austin LeMay. I don't even know who all of our mods are right now.
We have a lot of them.
Me?
Appreciate if you watch on the replay. Hit the like if you can. If you're watching live or replay, hit the like button. And 143. Stay minty fresh.
143
Peace out.
Said you wasn't ready for this love thing. All she wanna do is do a little club thing. Don't drink it with her friends. Oh, no, you better think again. Oh, you thought that I would sit around and wait around? Baby girl, I'm getting waited on by waiters now. I got the windows down and I'm gone, girl. Hit the flow, do your thing, this your song, girl. You had my heart and you tossed it. I gave you all and you lost it. You had the ball and you dropped it. Look, you been shot and you blocked it.
Good night, Flipster.
Night, little Flipster.
Night. While I swerve and say, whoop. Whoop.
She was with the girls drinking. Man, she wasn't drinking, she was drunk. I know that I was dumb, but everybody plays a fool sometimes. It's no exceptions to the rules of this, and baby, it was something about her eyes, man. Hit her up the next day to see your mind frame. Everything was straight, everything was going good. Got the candles that we listened to the Lauren Hill. Had the mindsets before we did the intercourse, interpreting our dreams, and we discussing the portion and other topics just to see if you were little. You were insecurities and told us you was beautiful. What? You had my heart and you tossed it. I gave you all and you lost it. You had the ball and you dropped it. Look, you been shot and you blocked it. And now we're ready to fly and I'm doing alright. Sun ain't right at night while I swerve and say, you done messed up. You done messed up. You done messed up. You done messed up. Make more than the first impression, girl. I was trying to leave a brand. Giving you Valentine present more than a week ahead. Making sure you were the first girl with a smile. Making sure you were the first girl with a blouse. On the day of came 12 a.m. 8 farm gimmicks. If I fall in love, Jay Shan. You were writing songs, she'll call you wildin'. But on the real, that was like milk to a cow, man. And it really wasn't nothing. Man, I like the girl that let me stop frontin'. I'm missing you, ain't seen you in days. Can't tell you to go, can't tell you to stay. But there's no reason to worry, cause we both know that you didn't deserve me. Can't be mad because you weren't God's will, and chivalry wasn't there, baby. You the one that killed it. You had my heart and you tossed it. I gave you all and you lost it. You had the ball and you dropped it. Look, you been shot and you blocked it. And now we're ready to fly and I'm doing alright. Sun ain't right at night while I swerve and say, you done messed up. You done messed up. You done messed up. You done messed up. Yeah, it's your boy One Lyric Kill, and I'm on the beat. What's up, Peanut? WAYD.
is this song, this hit right here. Hey, you did your job, you served your purpose in life. I ain't mad at you, I appreciate it. Now they pop the show, I'm like, yo. Say this ain't what she wants, she needs some space. Alright, here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go.